Okay, so the new Osmo 3 just dropped. Seems like a cool little camera, 1-inch sensor, rotating display, steady shot tracking. Seems great. I might pick one up, might not. But what I'm really interested in is their new mic. The new mic that comes with that Osmo 3 looks so cool. And that mic can give us an idea of what they're going to do for the next release, the V2 of the DJI mic. They've updated the physical footprint and added some cool little things, and I'm going to run you through what those features are. So we have a better idea what to expect when they do release the singular version of this. I mean, singular as in like the two individual, with the case. You get what I'm saying. So let's go over the physical changes of the DJI Mic V2. If that's what they're going to call it. So first, from the videos and the product images, I've noticed that they made the device shorter, but a little bit bulkier. Now, of course, that's a good thing because this design is already superior to Rode's. Rode's design is big, bulky, square. It pulls down your collar. I don't know why they didn't update it. I think they're kind of locked into that form factor. While DJI's implementation is so nice, so compact, now that they made it shorter, but bulkier, they've been able to add some improvements. Those improvements start with, it's got better battery life. They can fit a bigger battery in there, why not? Next is that they rounded off the device a little bit more. Now this form factor is really good. The device is already pretty rounded off, but some people say it's got some sharp edges, particularly maybe on the bottom. I never felt that way, but because it's smaller and bulkier, they rounded it off, which just gives you a nice hand-holding experience, or if it sits on the body. Next is that let's see if one of these is flashing. This one is flashing. They're both flashing technically. If you look at this, it's got a little status LED right there. And the status LED on this side and this side are kind of obnoxious. You kind of look like a traffic light when it's flashing. It's kind of annoying. I don't like it. The new version, they changed these status lights to be on the side. So it's more discreet. So you get a more discreet on-camera appearance. They streamlined the buttons as well. So instead of having a button here and two buttons here, they switched the recording button to be all on its own so it can't accidentally be pressed. And they made the buttons round, which I don't know if that's a great idea because you can tell the difference between this one without looking and then this one. But the sync, the power button, and the record button have been streamlined. Also, they made some improvements with the windscreen. The windscreen's not bad. As you can see right here, it screws into this socket, but now it can go into the headphone jack, which I think is just a superior implementation of this design because it's locked in and you know it's not going anywhere. Next thing is the magnet. Now the magnet on the back of these is really nice. It's really strong. It's like impossibly hard to make this fall off, but the new magnet is branded and apparently it's stronger, which means that it'll hold on to thicker clothes. Nice improvement. Wasn't really necessary, but glad they did. Of course, one of the obvious things is that the new version is transparent in the front, kind of see-through, glossy. I think that's really cool. I don't know if it's an upgrade because this soft touch plastic right here seems like it's more durable and more discreet. That glossy one's kind of in your face. But again, they have to distinguish the old from the new. And if you really don't like that, you can slap a piece of gaff tape on there and black it out. Now, those are all the physical changes to the device. I don't know the technical specifications about how much better it sounds, but really all we need to do, or all DJI needs to do, is add 32-bit float to this device and it's perfect. So let's run through some of those speculative updates. First off, 32-bit audio float. Rode did it with their Pro model. This one needs it because it needs to compete in the market. Polyland Max did something great with battery life. The receiver's nice, but this one's already perfect. So we can speculate, number one, on the software side, that they're going to add 32-bit audio float. They just have to. It's a given. Next thing we can assume is that they're going to make the case smaller. Now, the case is already a great size, this AirPod style case. Nice, compact, easy. But because the receivers, transmitters, these guys, are shorter and bulkier, they can make the case a little bit smaller. Now, of course, the Rode case, if you don't know, the Rode case has an ability that you can plug it in via USB-C to your computer and download all the files and charge it at the same time. That'd be an awesome feature too on the hardware side on the case. Besides that, the case is perfect. Next thing that I know people are looking forward to, I really don't care about, is a locking lavalier. So where you plug in the lavalier right now, it doesn't lock, which means that if you're recording with a lavalier and it pulls out, you would never know and you lose your audio. If they add the locking lavalier function, it would make it a more pro option. Lastly, on the speculation side, I hope that they update this thing. Now, this is the receiver. I think this is the receiver. This hot shoe connector really sucked. It was trash. It didn't do a great job of staying there. Mine's never broke, but some people reported that they had issues with it and it doesn't always stay nicely inside the hot shoe of a camera. That being said, The size of this is great. I don't think they should change this, make it bigger or smaller. I think they should keep it the same. What I think they should do is what Full Aim did, where they separated the hot shoe section from the actual connector section. So you have the ability to put this on a hot shoe no matter what. Regardless of if it's a USB-C device or Lightning, which people aren't even doing Lightning anymore. So yeah, let's hope that DJI makes these implementations available to not just their new line, but to the old line. I know they need to make money, but it'd be great if software-wise, they updated these little guys, which they haven't really done since release, to have at least 32-bit audio flow. That'd be amazing. Either way, I might pick up a new pair, so stay tuned whenever they do drop. And check out some other videos on my channel. Why not? You're already here. Like, comment, subscribe. And remember, if I win, you win.